Let's talk about Leo sign, possible solutions to all challenges and life issues that Leo signs go through. First, as a Leo sign, I want you to know and understand that spiritually and physically you are a born king and a born queen. Now, spiritually, you have connection or acquaintances with all the deities, all the ancestors, all the orishas that have ever existed. Now let me explain it better. As a king, in quotes, as a king or a queen, in quotes, that rules or govern any country or any community, you should know that all the supernatural beings, they all accord you respect, and in return you must recognize and accord them same respect. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that all the supernatural powers, all the ancestors, deities, orishas, every one of them recognize you and know who you are. Now, because you're a Leo sign, you are in the forefront. You are the one that provide solution and help to all other zodiac signs. So, in a nutshell, you are the one that help people to become who they are. They might not appreciate your effort, but you are who you are. Now, let's bring it down to what you are meant to do. Now, as a Leo sign, first you should know everything about your existence. You should know your life's blueprint, your taboos, and abide by all rules and regulations. Your monthly sacrifices should be done twice, and the appeasement you should always do every now and then. Always do consultation is very, very important, and you must adhere to all instructions, all the rules and regulations governing who you are, because you are a king. You can't afford to fail or fall. You are a born queen. You can't afford to fail or fall. Now, let's bring it down to marital level. As a Leo sign, whether as a male or a female, once you are married once, make sure you don't divorce. Make sure you don't separate from your partner, because as a woman, if you separate from your partner, you are not going to see or have a better partner that would be the standard of your previous partner, of your first partner. You will be far better than any partner you want to choose later on in life. And as a man, you are entitled to several women, but I won't advise that. Stick to one partner and try to fulfill destiny by abiding by all rules and regulations governing your existence. Also know, as a Leo sign, you can't do fair women or fair men, whether as a male or a female. As a Leo sign, you can't have a relationship with a fair guy or a fair woman, and you can't keep dogs. All Leo signs should stay away from dog, from puppy. Dogs are your enemy sign in the Chinese zodiac. So stay away from dogs. Dogs are going to bring you bad energy. They're going to bring you bad luck. Whether you want to have it as a puppy, you want to own it, or your neighbor has it, or anyone having it around you, stay away from dogs. So once you know everything about your existence, the things you should be doing every now and then, and you must do consultation monthly. If you can't do it monthly, do it once in 2 months, and make sure, this is very, very vital, appease your head ibori every now and then. Every month you must appease your head spiritually. Oribibo is very, very essential. And then the deities and the orisha, you must accord them respect. If not, they won't get your back. This is just the way it is. We see these things in the movie, but I want you to understand that these things are real. You must accord all the ancestors, the deities, the orishas that ever existed their respect, because they know you for who you are. You are a Leo sign. You are a born king, a born queen, and that's the way it is. And not all Leo signs usually have many kids. Most of them don't have many kids. They have few kids, but you are very, very important. You must own that title, because if you make any mistake, you will end up being fed by the people you groomed. Again, if you make mistake of not owning the title as a Leo sign, as a born king or a born queen, you will end up being fed by those you groomed. So as a Leo sign, do all possible. Find it. What's that English again? Make sure you you make sure you abide by all rules and regulation, and let it be very possible for you to always keep that throne. You should own your throne, because if you make a mistake, you will be fed by those you've groomed, by those you've trained, by those you've cared for. They will be the one to feed you, and which is not meant to be. You must always be the born king and the born queen that you are. So once again, know your life's blueprint, know your taboos, abide by all rules and regulations, know the heavenly mates group you belong to, the hierarchy of position you are, your do's and don'ts, everything that has to do with your existence. Know it, abide by the rules, do consultation, do appeasement, do your sacrifices, and then you are good to go. Thank you very much. So I don't think Leo sign needs a part two. This is just self-explanatory. We all understand all I've just said. Thank you.